guys, this is Zeus Monster back at it again with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about Black Ops 4 score streaks. Probably the thing that needs to be worked on the most in this game. The thing that a lot of players complain about, and for good reason. Now, I'm going to say this honestly, I really did enjoy the game. But one of the biggest problems in the game that did not make it enjoyable at times was how you would go on these 12 to 15 you would kill 12 to 15 people without dying. You get an attack chopper, any of the high streaks that you had in your inventory, and they did no work. They put in no work. All they did was sit there and just stare at air, shoot at air, and do nothing. Now, this happened to me a couple of times. I probably got the attack chopper 8 to 10 times throughout the beta. I got it in a couple matches here and there. I was a little bit campy throughout the game trying to get those streaks, man. But one thing showed off instantly. The first few couple times I got it, I was like, okay, maybe a lot of people are using cold-blooded in Ghost. Maybe the attack choppers are unable to detect them. I'll let it slide. But then as the game progressed and people started unlocking Flat Jacket, and I noticed that they were using them because they did not die from explosives and stuff like that, I started, getting the attack chopper again. And to my surprise, it still was not killing a single soul throughout the whole game. Now, one of the major issues towards why it doesn't kill anybody is because Treyarch decided to make maps that had like 10 buildings throughout the whole map. It was like a little bit of walking and then a building. A little bit of walking, then another building. And that's probably the main issue towards why the score streaks in the game are so garbage, because there are so many buildings in the maps that it's just so hard for your streak to get any kills. Now, there's no way to fix this because the maps are already done. But they could make the score streaks a little bit more aware of the surroundings, if you know what I mean. Even though there were maps in previous Call of Duties that did have a lot of buildings and a lot of places where enemies could hide, but your score streaks will still do damage. Especially the attack choppers and whatnot. They will find a way to kill the person. This attack chopper does not. This attack chopper is complete garbage, and it does not do anything to enemies. Now, another thing. The servers shoots at the air. I'm not kidding here. I got that shit once, and it started shooting at plain air. It was shooting like, I thought it was like there was an enemy there. I checked, and there was nothing there. So obviously the score streaks are kind of bugged, and they do need a patch to fix them up. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed using the Hellstorm missile. That was probably the best streak in the game. It got me the most kills when I used it. 3 to 4 kills on average with the Hellstorm missile. The lightning strikes need some work as well. Again, that's more to do with the maps than to do with the actual streak. So I'm not gonna blame it on the lightning strike. I'm gonna blame it on the maps because it's the honest truth. UAVs and counter UAVs are really good as usual. The counter UAVs especially because it blocks people from using the acoustic sensor, and it also blocks people from knowing where you're at the map when you shoot or when other enemies place a UAV. So that streak is probably the most important in the game, especially to block those who use the acoustic sensor like myself. So yeah, the UAV is nice, the counter UAV is nice, the Hellstorm missile is nice, even the lightning strike is nice because he could get kills. But those high score streaks like the attack chopper and the Cerberus and the attack troopers, they need some work. I'm not gonna sit here and get 20 kills to get the attack troopers and for them to not do anything. For them to shoot enemies after they kill me, for them to shoot at the air, I'm not gonna do that. And that was an issue with the robots from Black Ops 3. When you called them in, they would like shoot at the air and all this. Treyarch found a way to fix it at the end, but that was still not a good score streak to use because it's not good. I mean, at least they're not like the ones from World War II going around the map with shovels. But yeah, the main issue again with the score streaks is that the maps are really closed. Like the maps are really closed. They have a lot of structures within the map. There's a lot of structures, and that prevents the score streaks from killing anybody because they're all inside all the time. Most people camp in this map. Most people are always inside the main buildings of the maps, and I'm pretty sure that's the main reason why score streaks cannot put in no work. Now there is a fix towards this. They could open up a roof in one of the maps, or make it as I said, so the score streaks are a little bit smarter. They go through the side of this building, try to kill the person through there. I think it shouldn't be that hard for the game developers at Treyarch to fix this. Now, everybody knows the score streaks do really need some help. They really need some fixing. Hopefully Treyarch does fix it, because this is one of the major issues that the game has, and this is gonna piss off a lot of people. This could be the reason why this becomes one of the best Call of Duties of all time, or it becomes one of the worst Call of Duties of all time. And this is a really, really big issue that does needs to be fixed, because I'm not gonna sit here, kill 20 enemies without dying, get a score streak that's supposed to help me get more kills, and then not getting any kills at all. So yeah. So anyway, guys, this was the video for today. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. This was Sue Swanser, and thanks for watching.